A pleasant evening to you, Dark Sage, about to play some more Binding of Isaac, as if the title screen wasn't obvious enough. Last time we did a challenge that made me feel a little, for lack of a better word, a little nervous. Today let's do a real easy one. Computer Savvy. This one has you starting with Technology, Technology 2, and Spoonbender. So whereas your damage might not start very high, you definitely don't have to put in a lot of effort because the game will basically do all the aiming for you.
Range down.
Oh no, not that. My range has now gone from infinite to infinite -2. Whatever will I do? So the general rule of thumb for challenge runs is that you don't get item rooms, and you just have to make it to a certain distance into a run. In this case, that is still the case for this run, just like it was for the last one. Also similar to the last run, I only have to make it to Mom. Fortunately, because I have to put in next to no efforts, shouldn't be very hard. Just takes a little time and just getting it done. With this combination of items, the only thing I'm starved for is damage. Thanks to Technology 2, and you'll find that in the normal course of a run, I'm not very big on Technology 2 because of how it gives your damage. Ugh. Okay, apologies for yawning like that. It's just... Oh, thanks. Perfect thing to run into when you have no keys. I've been honestly asleep until recently. But that is because I woke up this morning not feeling very good. So if I seem a little out of it, making plays like that, honestly, because I'm not feeling like myself right now. Little sick, little out of it, but I'm still doing my best. Why is every tinted rock rewarding me with something I need keys for? For that matter, how come I'm not finding any keys? It's gonna be one of those odd runs where nothing is quite what it seems. Ah. Okay, so despite how little effort I have to put into this, I'm still taking damage that I shouldn't be taking. Oh, fortunately this is my first run of the day, so I can use this to warm myself up. Thank goodness I don't have to do anything where I have to put in any actual effort, otherwise I'd be really up shit creek without a paddle. So if I may play devil's advocate for a moment, it is possible that because I don't need to put in a ton of effort for this run, that might be why I'm slipping up so much. Come on. Now, it's not obvious when you're firing to the side, but when you're firing up or down, it's possible to see that that the shots are a little offset, and that can have an effect on your shots. They can actually get caught on obstacles because of that. Wow. Just wow. Alright, come on, me. You can do better than this. Maybe not. Yes, I'm aware that there are 4 separate entities firing shots at me, but at the same time, it's still more or less predictable. Ooh, a range improvement, just what I needed. but the damage up will be rather nice. This is going incredibly quickly. Even at rather low damage, I have to admit that without needing to aim, I can get the whole thing MLG Pro Dodge. I can get the whole thing done pretty damn fast. Why couldn't I pull that off during the last two bosses? It's like dodging has been a foreign concept over the last couple of boss rooms. But everywhere else, I'm doing just fine. I'm once again just gonna blame the idea that I've been feeling ill all day. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Been finding lots of bombs, strangely only one key over the course of the entire run. 2 if you count the one that I didn't pick up. I also blame not being very talkative on the idea that I've been rather ill. Basically stomach problems, he said to himself. Annoying as that enemy is, at least I didn't have to take him on too directly. Wow. I can't believe how much random damage I've been taking. I haven't come across a Nice. I haven't come across a single trinket, so the idea of carrying 2 of them seems kind of laughable at the moment. The idea of fighting such a tanky boss only becomes more evident when you have low damage. As I would say, without hyperbole, I don't blame that on the fact that I'm sick. I blame that on the fact that I normally talk like kind of a buffoon. But I would say when you have low damage, a boss like this takes, without hyperbole, about 1,300 years. Another minor damage up, but every little bit helps. It's not even that I need the devil deals, or... Wow. Really want me just to kick myself over that, huh? It's not even that I feel I need the devil deals in order to do this. It would just be nice. It's like when someone sends you a surprise present, or you see some pretty flowers on the way to work. It's like, you know, I didn't need that today, but it's nice. It feels good, man. It feels good. There we go. I'll just keep this. Ultimately going to be a bit more helpful. Really? Let's set aside for a moment the idea that it was a super jumper that just hit me. That seemed like... it seemed like bad luck, but it felt like like one of those unfortunate moments where it feels like something is gunning for you. felt like, yeah, I know you're about to jump, I know that you spread shots when you land, so I'm going to sidestep, and everything will be gravy. And then somehow it hits you anyway. Best laid plans of mice and men, they say. I'm not going to necessarily sabotage myself, but I am interested in seeing whether or not I'm going to get a devil deal at all this run. Yeah, those Cuban meat strats fall apart when it comes to a boss like this. Not really, but I also want to make sure I'm not taking a bunch of unnecessary damage. The streak has yet to be broken! And this is what I kept this card for. I'm just gonna bring this run to an instant close. Once again, the need to not aim makes any challenge way easier. To the point where I think I can fit in a second challenge. 2 challenges in one video, you lucky people, you. Oh yes, I know how much you enjoy that. Prepare to sink your teeth into some more Isaac play, you lucky so-and-so. And now I get a devil deal. It's the end of the run. Oh. Well, you know what they say, curiosity killed the Isaac. I don't even care. You know what? I'm done. Get me out of here. Oh, Robo Baby 2.0. I'd be more enthused about that if it were, you know, a good item. Well, as long as we're at it, let's take care of another easy one. Good old slow ride. Alright, so the stats do not lie. I have a tier delay of 60 frames, but a damage stat of 100. You start with Polyphemus, My Reflection, and Cupid's Arrows. I don't think that's actually the name of the item, but you get the idea. And you're also seeing the idea of the run. You don't fire very often, but when you do, it hurts. This is another extraordinarily easy one, and apparently famine is the flavor of the day. Well, at least this time it's a ball of bandages instead of a cube of meat. These may be kind of silly, easy challenges, but you know what? It all counts towards 1,000,000%. Maybe next time I'll do something a bit more challenging. Something that'll make it so that I actually have to try to do commentary. Hey, maybe next time I play I'll be feeling a little bit better. I shouldn't blame this on the idea that I'm not feeling well. It's guts. There's truth to it. I'm not just making up excuses. But at the same time, I can't pretend like what I'm doing right now is really super intensive. And playing Isaac, it's something that I've done a lot of. I'm very good at it, but I shouldn't pretend like it's a huge problem. Just making commentary in general should not be that big a deal. Alright, I don't need the extra damage, but I will take Dark Bum. Be a pal, pal. Yes, I did stutter there. Thank you for noticing. Open up. Beautiful triple kill. How did you not... Okay. Not feeling the need to go to the shop. As a matter of fact, I'm doing even better this run than I was last run. Partially based on the idea that we had some very generous placement of soul hearts. Also partially based upon the idea that when it comes down to it, having super high damage is generally a bit more preferable to having high tier rate but no damage. But make no mistake, both tiers and damage are generally the stats you want to go for. But there are times in which something else is going to be a bit more... out of the way, thank you. Where something else is going to be a bit more necessary. There was a run not too long ago where I actually found myself in greater need of range than anything else.
Balls of steel.
Well, what do you know? Yes, this run is being very generous with the soul hearts, even though I don't need them. Didn't need them in the previous run either, it just would have been nice to see Devil Deals show up. You know, make it feel like I'm not complete trash in the game today. It's been a pill sort of run. Yes, if I had a consistent source of flies at 100 damage, I would be ruining everything. It would be doomsday for this damn place. Where are you? This is my question. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's right, I wasn't paying attention. What of it? I was about to get all happy about scoring a one-shot kill. And then a charger comes in, hits me in the leg, and suddenly I feel a little bit less cool. Why not? There's no reason not to take it. I'm not exactly running a marathon or anything, so the speed downgrade isn't going to hurt that much. Sometimes the slow roll is not a bad roll. There we go. Another beautiful triple kill. Ooh, that was a quintuple kill. Not so surprising, there's nothing here I really want all that much. I will buy the card, though. I have no idea when I'll ever be in need of a tower card, but just so we're all on the same page, the tower is going to just drop a bunch of randomly placed troll bombs. It is all in the name of fairness, because the bombs, they do not care who they blow up and who they leave untouched. They only care that they are going to explode. It's up to you to get out of the way. In other words, don't use it in a small room, you'll regret it. Could probably go check out the cursed room, but this room showed up more than once in a floor. That's interesting. But yes, I'm really not all that needy of the cursed room. I am, on the other hand, interested in playing this. I only have one key left. Do I want to use it here? Not really. And we may as well use it. Ow. Alright, good match, good match. lot of pills. A lot of pills. Alright, we out. On to the depths 1. You know, because of the position I found myself in today with the, your stomach wants to murder you thing, I even completely forgot what I wanted to talk about. I had commentary planned for today, but I can't, for the life of me, remember what it was. Proof positive that I do these unscripted. Oh, thanks for the spiders. Feels good, man. Feels good. Sick ball of bandages strat there. Wow, this really is a pill run. Thing is, if you start taking a bunch of pills, you're bound to run across a few. Ow. Pay attention, stupid. You're bound to come across a few that have some negative effects. Pills are random strictly because there's no way of knowing what you're going to get out of them. But I would say for a run like this, not knowing where I'm going is probably the least of my concerns. Six and 1. Well, now it's a concern because now I have no idea where to go. Oh yeah, that was a shop. My brain is scrambled. Alright, gather around, fellas. Ball of bandages strats continue to be helpful. Yay!
2 of clubs.
Don't really feel like using the sacrifice room. I mean, I could show off and use that to try to get down to the dark room, but I don't think that would be a good idea. Beautiful. Oh look, he's gonna give me a devil deal item. He's such a pal. Oh, you shouldn't have, pal. You shouldn't have done that either. Death's List. Alright. Alright, so what Death's List does is it highlights a specific enemy in the room and asks you to target it. And it'll continue doing that for every enemy in the room. And if you defeat the enemies in the order that the game has in mind, you get bonuses. Such as that speed bonus. Honestly, I like Death's List. It basically turns the idea of the game on its head a little bit and asks you to try playing a slightly different style, but if you give it the time of day, you can definitely get some nice bonuses out of it. I've gotten big damage bonuses out of adhering to Death's List. You'll get consumables. Obviously, you just saw you'll get stat upgrades. Not only is it a little bit fun to challenge yourself to try to take down all the enemies in order, but you get things for it. Hold on, where's the perk? Well, that screws that. Thanks for lunging at me, buddy. No, well, I wouldn't say interacting with Death's List should be my primary focus anyway. I'm in no need of this, but I may as well. Oh, what do you know? You know what? I'm going to go ahead and buy Hive Mind. Why not? Nope. And when you're at no need for anything, you may as well see. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and buy Mama Mega so I can show you what it does. Keep talking about how it's doomsday. Well, now it literally is. It's a shame that Mama Mega doesn't open stone chests, but otherwise. Justice gives you one of every major consumable. To be fair, Death's list is somewhat invalidated by Mama Mega, but as long as I'm just having some fun with this run before I call it quits anyways, it doesn't really matter. Like I said, 2 easy challenges done. It's not going to...
2 of clubs.
Not going to make a huge difference. If it were a longer run and I felt I was in need of the stats in order to get things done, then I'd be more worried about it. That would be one of the other big bonuses to Mama Mega, is that if you've missed Boss Rush, it can actually open Boss Rush for you. After all, who's going to tell Mama Mega no? Take it just for fun. Alright, that's it. 2 easy challenges down. That's going to help a lot. Thank you everybody for watching. I think I'm going to call it quits here. Go get myself some dinner. Who knows, maybe I'll be back with a little bit more Isaac. In the meantime, thank you very much. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, help me get noticed. I would love to see what all this YouTube thing could be capable of. I'm aware that sentence didn't make any sense. Like I said, I'm sick. Leave me alone. This has been Dark Sage. I'll be seeing you.